People talk about active listening or deep listening. Why is it so powerful? And what does it really look and feel like? Let's deal with why it's so powerful first. Our spoken words alone can never fully express what the everything of an issue is and what it means to us. But as leaders, we do need to be able to pick up on as much of the everything as possible and manage our own responses effectively. And that requires two things. First, it requires that we use all our faculties and observation antenna to pick up on what someone says and what they don't say, what they leave out, as well as how they say things or strive to veil their real feelings and the shifts in their energy or posture. These cues are signposts to those everythings that our direct report or conversation partner doesn't know how to express or feels uncomfortable expressing. And second, it requires that we respond sensitively and appropriately to what we're picking up so we can support our conversation partner in their thinking. And that includes how we use language to share our observations and how we use questions to gain permission and explore those observations. As leaders, the responsibility of how we respond to what a person says is ours. In other words, we need to regulate our emotions and respond in a helpful way. So, back to my original question, why is deep listening so powerful? It's powerful because it creates growth between you and your direct report, because it's an exercise in building understanding and strengthening your relationship. That's all about trust, emotional connections, and raising oxytocin levels. Deep listening also creates growth and self-awareness because it offers up opportunities to surface potential risks and blockers to work getting done. So, what does deep listening look and feel like? Here are 3 signs of deeper listening, and you can begin practicing them straight after watching this video. First of all, slow down so that you can notice those shifts and your brain has time to process your observations and catch up with your other thoughts. Curb your desire to jump in with your ideas and your solutions, because ultimately this can limit their enthusiasm to think or contribute to the conversation. And if you handle it right, there'll be plenty of time for you to share your thoughts later on in the conversation. Secondly, be patient. Don't expect people to be able to articulate their thoughts perfectly the first time they share them. Let people have 2 or 3 goes at expressing themselves. You can summarize and check what you've heard them say, and then let them speak some more. That has the effect of externalizing the situation that they're talking about, taking it out of their own heads, and it allows them to see things from the outside. This can create amazing clarity and gives them a chance to reevaluate things. And then thirdly, leave longer silences. Recognize that some thoughts take courage to express. We do an enormous amount of self-censoring. We prefer to hold back, to be on the safe side rather than risk expressing an opinion that we think might get knocked down or that might offend someone. Leaving longer silences after someone speaks invites them to keep talking. And make sure you acknowledge that courage by saying something like, "I appreciate you sharing that with me, thank you." And take care how you use that information. They've just taken a leap and shared something that to them is important. Don't break that trust. All in all, when someone is talking with us, we're lucky if we absorb 25% of what they're expressing, both verbally and non-verbally. As leaders, we need to absorb an extra 30 or even 50% if we're to pick up on the cues that help us explore more, ask good questions, and grow our people. And when you can absorb that much more information through deep listening, your conversations will feel different. In fact, they should feel different. They should feel richer. You should feel calmer and more aware, and your direct report should feel that you get them, that you understand them, and that talking with you is clarifying and deeply satisfying. So deep listening is powerful because it makes emotional connection possible and it makes fuller articulation possible. Check out my other videos on conversation skills, including questioning, and more on listening. This video is based on content in my CPD certified course for leaders, Leaders Who Coach. If you'd like to learn more about it, visit betterconversations.co and check out the first link, Leaders Who Coach. And while you're there, why not sign up for my weekly newsletter, Better Conversations This Week, and set yourself up for better conversations in the week ahead.